friends, I'm back. Apparently, I'm back to YouTube, but I'm also back to New York. Just had a recent super quick trip to Asia. Back to home, one of the homes, to see my family, get some medication, doctor's advice because healthcare in the United States is shit. Well, doctor, yeah, I have yet to follow up with my doctor here in New York. Prescribed medications, and those were super expensive, unnecessary medicines, and you just have to double check. And then I also transit in Europe and had 2 days or something in England. I was supposed to go to Germany, but I unfortunately got sick. And I felt sick. I also had this travel allergy. Used to be my neck, and then I got this fucking scar, and it was terrible when I travel, and when I got sick during traveling, it was just terrible. And then I'm just so happy back in New York City, but eventually, it's a temporary happiness because I'm gonna go away pretty quickly soon. And this coming back is just not very it's not a standard definition of coming back. It's just I'm back, but I'm gonna be leaving soon again. So I don't know what to say. And I've been doing this dating app studies. I'm sorry, just I am messing around. I already admitted it, but I haven't really published the study results. I know I talked about it on YouTube video. I just really didn't go into more detail about how I kind of categorize each scenario and what's my analysis behind it. It's just so far, I think. Well, it's just from the app, from the dating market online. It seems people are just trying to get you, right? If you're female, they're trying to get you. If it's offline, for example, I just meet people randomly in reality, more casual contacts, talking and meeting at events, stuff like that. But they're more I think they're better to talk to, and I'm usually very impatient, very very impatient, and so I don't keep track with that often. This isn't really a great time for me to spend any more efforts in this shitty dating app study anymore, and I've already got my result. I just feel there's a universal there's a universal, it shouldn't be called truth, there is a universal pattern behind it, that every man, regardless of country of origin, country of residence, and their cultural identity, they try to just get you. Some people have inferiority complex. They unmatch with you, or if you don't reply, they unmatch with you, or they think they will make up a story to frame you as fake, even if you're not. You're not a bot on the internet or something. They try to make an effort to be disrespectful. These people are so stupid. They use their brain to think of things to disrespect you. And misogyny, of course. And honestly, as an investor, I think monetization of this market is big. As a female, as a bisexual lesbian, I think I'm more lesbian. As a lesbian female, I think this is really damaging my aspirations for the society, because anyhow, if the dating apps go distinct, then we would have more offline interactions and make sure we cherish people around us, and the people we met offline from events, conferences, and random places will end up being long-term friends. But still, I would be a little suspicious about people you meet randomly on transportation or something. Recently, I just met this Japanese girl or something. She stole my items from my home. She stole the Valentine gift from my father. It was George Armani little bottle for skin toning. My dad brought me this in Florida. And on Valentine's Day, I literally did not do anything. I was supposed to see a concert. Unfortunately, I remember the wrong time. I was so excited about the music concert. And when I arrived, it was just the wrong time. So I got a gift, and that's the only good thing about my life during Valentine this year, my dad's gift. So she stole it. She just literally took it out of the box before she left. And she had those items new, and she also took some of the makeup removers. I think because this trip, I was providing her accommodation, right? I was kind enough. Oh, if you're coming, I can host you. I was nice and kind, but Asian girls, they're just, I mean, I already criticized them in another video, which you should check out. But I do think there is a very clear line of morality between Asia and Europe and America. I feel like I like American people better, not because look at my shirt. This is the same shirt when I was wearing when I said Happy Inauguration Day. I don't care who is the leader right now, but I care to some extent. But I say I don't care is because I can't handle it. I did comment that I hate this person. I don't like this person, but for some reason I have to need him in some way, like security reason, like policy wise, and I want this nation to be secure, like to take care of the fundamentals first. And a lot of things he did and say are disagreed by me. I really think I could be a better leader. It's just because I know how to do things, how to strategically communicate. But anyway, I think that, well, I like America. I stayed here for a couple years and kept in contact with most American friends. I feel like I connect with them deeper than I connect with Europeans and Asians. In Asia, I think I can connect with Japanese people because probably I look like Japanese. I look like Japanese. I'm also a little bit Russian Mongolian. The heritage of me is not. I am not like 100% Chinese person. So in China, there's a lot of things that I don't understand. But in whole Asia, Japan was sort of still tolerable. Like at least their work ethic was good. But it's still Asia, and these girls or the Westerners who come there are different. They're different than who I met in America and Europe. And we know the differences. No, for example, this girl steals. She steals the stuff that she wants from my home. I hosted her. This is just totally ridiculous. Why would I let? My dad also says don't easily let somebody in. Don't trust him. He said, yeah, because I still do, because I'm more like, I'm American. I think I can provide help to strangers or to those Asian females of lower social status, of disadvantaged position, and I can provide them opportunities, a job in the future, or employment prospect to help them get to the place they want to be in their career. That's what I wanted to help. But she instead stole my items because, oh, I'm jealous of Elizabeth. She got everything in her life and I'm going to take something without her consent. Honestly, this petty habit, I don't know how prevalent it is in Asia. Sometimes I travel around Asia and live in their hotels. My items lost or never coming back. The cleaners or some other ladies, I suppose it's a woman, they would just take my stuff. And cosmetic bottles lost in the hotels is not the first time. It seems people are just jealous of, like pretty rich female traveling and they want to take their belongings in the hotel room. And this is just so sad. In this age, like we're in modern age, 21st century, and you still don't have this basic respect of people's items. Let's put society aside. It's just like, it's not that I cannot afford a new one. It's just really like, it makes me more and more racist. It's not that I try to frame America as the best country in the world, but I do think we have more morality than others. The Europeans, for example, the French from Paris who got off from the airplane this trip in front of immigration checks, I was lining up with them, and the French girls were just very like they're having a phobia or something. They've never seen basically people other than French, and they suddenly got to America and they were acting like oh and this and that, and you can't act like that in public places. And also, this is the American border. This is America. Be respectful. You're European traveling to America. Why don't you learn some of the culture here, some of the moral values here? Do you think you were French in Paris? So she's from Paris, and these people are from Paris. They're super arrogant. Like, if you're so arrogant, do not travel to this country. I hate tourists. This is why I hate tourists, because They're rude. They're so rude. And also, they don't speak our language. If you travel to America or UK, speak English. I travel to Germany, I speak German. I travel to Japan. I don't even travel to Japan because I don't speak enough Japanese. If I can speak enough Japanese, then I travel to Japan. I don't. All right. And so even if I travel to German-speaking regions in Europe, and it's daunting how disrespectful people could be. Okay, it's my line, it's my standard, but don't you think it should be considered as an international standard gradually? We're 21st country now. We're 21st century now, and we're not such a world where we divided by countries. We are more and more of a one word together, one word in like in this earth, and we should have some global concept. And I just really think like Europeans being disrespectful to American values, and American culture is just so disgusting. And you having racist comments about Asian girls, about like certain American way of conducting things. You think they're stupid. I mean, they think you were rude. They just did not tell you. That's not their education. They went to primary school, middle school, and they were nice to each other. Were you? I think in Europe you experienced high school bully or something, right? And you did not get justice. That's because you were in Europe. If I were in America, I probably could sue them. I could get my justice through some advocacy agencies or something. In Europe, do you get exactly the same thing? No, tell me, except Switzerland, the rest of Europe, did you actually know the concept of justice? If not, like, get the fuck out of our country. And I hate these people who diminish our moral values. Now I'm traveling to Europe. I'm living in New York. I just hope everything is fine here. I'm not gonna do this like stupid dating app studies. I just feel like people should go out, touch grass, have some sunshine, and take care of yourself, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.